I don't know. I'm just pitching ideas, and
That
I don't
metal
know if
says, "Oh, don't worry, I'm going to keep the woman in the big metal armor busy."
can he make it so that someone else can use it? I mean, I'm just saying, because
That metal points out that Star Knight's armor isn't exactly of terrestrial origin, so he's not exactly sure it can be hacked.
No. I'm not talking about hacking the heroes, but hacking bank accounts,
Oh.
transactions, stuff like that.
Yeah, when you donate to facilities like that, they usually say a bank account number you have to donate it to. So let's see where it is and hack that.
Then that metal
Exactly.
points out how are we gonna do that if we're busy fighting the heroes.
Let's hack it
Automated.
now, and at the scene of the crime, we just push the button for the go.
Is it really going to be that simple?
Who's that pessimistic guy?
I'm just playing Scrapper. He usually is the voice of reason.
Oh, you hear Ghost Spider grumble, but well, if you've got a better idea, I suggest you make it rather than act all smarmy and pessimistic, you punk.
Well, I just think it's a good idea that we just get it over with as quickly as possible and claim our reward from the doctor over there. If we can grab a few extra jewels or Raven gadgets, that's fine. But we shouldn't try to overcomplicate the things. You remember what happened last time we tried to overcomplicate things?
Oh, if
You work
only,
for the Fright Master.
if only you could see Ghost Spider's face right now. It's like, you fucker, you're lucky you've got a point. Aren't you otherwise? He's just silent.
Also,
You
by the way, I just want to point out this isn't the GM trying to steer you into a certain direction. If you guys really want to hack something, you can do it. But I have no idea how you'd set up an automated hack. Usually you have to be there because at the other side there's also gonna be somebody who's gonna try to counter hack you.
Just program an AI. It's fine.
Yeah, just program an AI. If you really want to hack an account, I think it's hack their account. I think it's a better idea to just, go get somebody to do it for you.
Oh, like hell, we're splitting our loot with anyone else.
Yeah, there's your problem.
No, we can totally do it because we've got a techie and we've got someone who can slow down time. It's fine.
Yeah, sure. Paradox can fight the Freedom League and hack the supercomputer at the same time.
No, I'm saying that we create the AI to hack the fucking supercomputer. It's fine.
You're actually gonna create an AI!
No, of course not. Of course not. But we could. Time is not an issue. We've got someone who can do a lot of quickness.
Yeah,
No,
you only have a few hours to prepare, but sure, you could try.
Do it in 4 minutes.
Technically, Dries has already used his inventor skill, so he can't do it again. Sorry.
You idiot.
Can you actually up that skill?
What do you mean?
Upgrade it?
Well, yeah, it goes on your technology skill. But you mean making more than one invention? That what you mean?
Yeah.
No, that's impossible.
Okay.
No, it's fine. Let's just do
have to basically use the old one or throw it away or whatever before you can make a new one. So you either have the time bomb or the AI that does your hacking. Not both.
Let's just give them the money.
Yeah.
You could basically make a permanent AI, but that's not so easy. And I think you guys don't have the right kind of skills to make a fucking artificial intelligence.
Who's to say that we don't?
You could go and buy one, but that's gonna take you some time.
and millions of dollars we do not have.
Well, maybe not millions, but now that you mention it, yeah, probably.
Yeah, millions, yeah.
Well, Paradox still has his 12 bars of gold, but...
Okay, then Dr. Simeon brings up, well, you could always try forging an alliance with a freebooter. I'm certain he would be interested in stealing the money of some rich people. He's a hacker, by the way. He frowns at you, just in case you had no idea who you're talking about. Who he's talking about.
He's what?
He's a hacker, by the way. He's the best hacker.
Yes, I noticed that with the context we were talking about and why you should mention him.
The freebooter is basically Freedom City's Oracle, but then a bad guy instead of a hero.
No, we're not gonna do that. Let's just go.
The freebooter also has built his own android that looks like a pirate. Hence the name. Okay, so you guys gonna stick with the original plan then?
Yep.
Alright. Are you sure you've thought this through?
No.
Of course.
But we're gonna do it anyway.
Don't have any questions? Like Dr. Simeon, for instance?
Why don't you do it, Dr. Simeon?
Do what?
Join us.
He says while he slurps a martini that he suddenly has now. Join you? Oh, no, I can't possibly do that. There's still some things I need to work on. But do not worry, I'll make a surprise appearance when the time's right. And he smiles broadly.
I have seen that time coming.
What do you mean?
I can see into the future, you idiots.
Well, you haven't seen into the future, so you know nothing. Unless you want to see into the future.
No, let's not squander those powers.
No spoilers.
He's gonna take away our powers when this is done.
Well, you could always roll insight or something.
I got insight. Wow, +2. I suck.
I actually can't believe nobody's rolled insight yet. He's telling you all these things and you guys just go along with it. I thought you guys were supervillains.
Yeah, but my insight sucks. I need other people for that.
+4 for my insight.
That's not much better. You could always
Yeah,
try
I have
anyway.
+2, so...
Oh, you guys
For the
are...
sake of it, I'm going to roll as well.
You
'cause,
gullible
why the hell not?
fools!
Here goes, rolling.
Yay, 15.
11.
An 18, so I've got a 20.
Hold on for a moment. Dr. Simeon.
What's the matter, chimp?
You shouldn't say that out loud.
Of course not. I don't have a death wish.
Yeah, that would be dumb. Okay. And I'll use the dark die.
Stop monkeying around.
You wanna die. Okay, who rolled what?
15.
I had a 20.
I think in total. Yeah, 15 in total.
Dries, he's
11.
hiding something. What did you roll, Spuffin?
11.
You pretty much think he doesn't have anything to hide. He really just wants revenge against the Freedom League. Dries, you think he's hiding something? He's not telling you everything. You're getting the feeling you're being used.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't exactly know what for. Ghost Spider, Dr. Simon's definitely up to something. You don't trust him. He's hiding something extremely important from you. You even get the feeling he might be putting you in serious danger.
Ooh, that tickles his paranoia. Something fierce.
Yeah. Also, Dr. Simon kind of has a reputation to basically have no respect for humans. He just uses them as he sees fit.
I'm sorry, I want a huge dice too. Look at that. That's nice.
You can just increase the size if you really want.
Everyone can
That's
see.
too big. Now it doesn't really roll very well anymore. Look at this.
Does it?
See?
It rolls fine. Look,
it doesn't.
Look at it go. Yeah, it does. Look, it's fine.
Anyway, yeah. What do you do with this information?
On one hand, he's like, okay, dude, this is seriously not cool. You're hiding something. But at the same time, he's also like, yeah, this was the shtick with the Murder League as well. You kind of signed up for this. So don't question. Just take the money. Or just take the job and see if you can succeed. And if you don't, just make a retreat. So he looks like he's going to say something, but ultimately just keeps quiet. At least for the time being. He doesn't need him to know that he doesn't need the ape to know that he's being suspicious.
That he's plotting something.
Yeah.
Do you do something, Reese? Or say something? Whatever?
No.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna blur out when we get here. Hi there, Dr. Simeon sent us. You fool!
Oh yes, and I'm going to send this little hologram drone with you to deliver my message. So he's basically already gonna point that out that he sent you himself.
Okay.
What a
So
douchebag.
he wants them to know it's him.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, and to remind you, Regia will be staying behind at the control center to basically help you guys out and help you out with your suit, because even though you've got some time to get used to it, you've only had it for like a few days, so there might be some things you're not familiar with, and that's why she's there. Also, she's your eyes and ears. Should you need some extra?
Not comforting.
I'm fine with that. Sounds good.
All right. What do you do now?
Let's
I think
make our presence known.
Well, not yet.
You know what I mean.
Excellent.
Let's go.
Oh, you mean like that? Yeah, I think it's go time.
All right,
I think some of my minions shall be on guard duty for there might come
Reinforcements, police cops, policemen that come out of police cops.
Well, do you know the entrances are at least the main entrance is guarded by the police?
Mm-hmm. Let's lock down that building.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out a good defensive position against those police troops. I think our minions will be able to handle them better. Of course, we will have our hands busy with the Freedom League.
Well, you have quite a bit of minions. I'd say you more or less have a dozen each, but that's still only a little less than 50. It's not that you have a huge invasion force.
We should have hired an entire army. We are Legion.
Yeah, like you have the money for that.
That's why we lie. They're just mooks. If they get in our face, we'll kill them.
Yeah, you're just going to tell them they get paid and never pay them. Yeah, that's gonna work.
And then and when push comes to shove, it's like nope, and then kill them all.
Yeah, that you can only do that once, and even if you do that, probably there'll be a high price to pay, because those mooks usually have friends or work for somebody else with more power. Yeah.
Yeah.
The labyrinth. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Labyrinth.
The Void.
Well, the
No,
Void's
that
not
would be
really a
an-
guy who rents out his minions.
Yeah, but that would still be
Anyway.
an unfortunate.
If you must know, all these henchmen work for King Cole.
Uh-huh.
Hence why they have high-tech weapons.
Interesting.
Remember, henchman, crowd control.
Remember, the 4th of November.
The 5th of November.
Whatever. Close enough.
Okay, so you guys gonna move in? You could just say oh, we assigned that many minions to distract the police
Yeah.
or something, and that'll happen off screen.
Yeah.
They'll just
Okay.
run in and shout shadow or something to throw them off guard.
Yeah, sure, why not? Shadow Room, Aspis! Oh no, wait, that's a different universe.
Yeah, in Freedom City, Shadow is a big terrorist organization.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could have them pretend they're with the Tomorrow People because they have high-tech weapons. You could have them run in shouting for science and stuff like that.
Oh.
You 20 minions shout shadow rules. You minions save tomorrow for the Tomorrow People.
That'll really mess with their heads. What else could you have them shout? Oh, I have them be really confused and shout Allah Akbar or something.
Oh boy.
Then the police officer will be like, "What the hell's going on? Which one is it? And are all the terrorists attacking on one day?"
No. Actually, why not? Yeah, it's like a joint effort. You minions dress up more a little bit like Shadow. You minions dress up a little bit more
And then-
like the
And then
Tomorrow
this
People.
guy with a bob jacket and like this remote trigger in his hat runs in, and then he goes like, "Oh, I see you guys are already busy. I'll come back tomorrow."
Ooh, that's a close one.
Oh no, a real terrorist. Okay, all right. So okay, dressing up like Shadow will be easy. Just give them some black masks
Mm-hmm.
and draw some thunderbolts on their jackets.
Thunderbolt. Don't you mean SS? No.
No, thunderbolts.
Stormsoldaten.
So yeah, a bunch of them are gonna pretend to be with Shadow, and the other ones are gonna pretend to be with the Tomorrow People. Okay.
What other organization do we have?
Let me quickly check. Well, yeah, of course you got the Labyrinth, but they're a secret organization.
For the labyrinth, you all wear Minotaur helmets.
Ooh, the Annihilists. If you really wanna make alarm bells go off, make them pretend to be working for Lord Omega.
Ooh. Make our presence known. Yes,
And
you 20.
that they're there to basically they're the heralds of Lord Omega to prepare the oncoming destruction of the Earth.
Yes, let's fuck things up and make them all confused.
That'll be it'll be hard to pull off. Make them like minions of Omega, but still. Yeah, it's probably easier to have them pretend to be like members of Shadow or something.
Yeah. You know what?
Oh yeah,
Shadow,
you've got the Goddammit, what's the organization called again with all the robots?
The Foundry?
The Foundry. Yeah, you got the Foundry too, but yeah, it's kind of hard to dress up your minions as robots.
You know what? Have Shadow, have the Tomorrow People join forces now on this holiday special. Why not? They all want the technology for the future, and Shadow wants the perfect empire for the future.
And you could have one of them dress up as Santa Claus and have him pretend to be Doc Holliday who escaped from the nut house.
Doc Holliday.
Yeah, Doc Holliday is a I think a Silver Age Freedom City bad guy who's been stuck in the asylum for a very long time. He's pretty well known. He used to be a Raven villain.
This is silly. We already have a good outfits for our minions. My minions can hide in the shadows and make them fear.
Yeah.
Was it minions or side? I can't remember what it was. Henchmen, that's it. Henchmen, language, please.
Also, to run off my story, Doc Holliday has a holiday team. He only does crimes on holidays.
Perfect. You dress up like Santa.
Easy enough. You see already a bunch of henchmen sighing. These guys can't make up their minds. We're doomed.
No, we can't. You're absolutely right.
And Dr. Syrian is holding a hand in front of his face, and you hear some snickering.
Yes, probably.
What an ass.
Just make this holiday a day to remember.
The most confusing attack ever to have happened in Freedom City. So one of them first
to get rid of our most dangerous opposition. So why should we even bother masking ourselves as something else than what we are?
Because if we go up against the Freedom League. Sorry.
Oh no, the Justice League. Better give up now.
Huh?
They're even more overpowered than the Freedom League.
With our original identities, they will come after us and we will be marked. If we take these identities, we will be a little bit harder to track in the future when we go back to our original ones.
So, how many minions are you gonna have working on confusement?
How many do we have?
A little below 50.
15 on confusement. The Santa one and his elves go harass the police.
Oh man, I don't want to dress up as a shadow terrorist.
Good, then you can go as a Santa or an elf.
Well, I'm already Santa. Yeah, there can only be one Santa.
Who wants to dress up like fucking reindeer?
Hey, boss, maybe Doc Holliday found a cloning machine and then now there's two Doc Hollidays? Oh, maybe I'm Doc Holliday from an alternate timeline.
Oh no, the henchmen are getting priority.
They're getting ideas.
Oh dear Lord. It's go time. Before we literally implode.
Good today is going to look for the most bored-looking minion of his. And
fuck him up.
Yeah, well, he's going to teleport since we are inside the place already. This is safe. He's going to teleport behind him and sort of creep up on him, and the shadow will start enveloping him. Then he will touch the shoulder of that said minion and say, "Boo!"
Oh! He falls to the ground, petrified in fear. Actually, several of the henchmen are really terrified by that.
You shouldn't be slacking off like that.
Oh, sorry, it'll never happen again.
Please, Night Terror, leave that for the enemy, not our own henchmen.
So anyway, let's get this straight, because you guys been at it for a while now. So you're planning on just doing a frontal assault, but you'll have a couple of your minions doing a distraction first to keep the police off your case.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And what are you guys gonna do? Just teleport in or something?
We could yes, teleport straight into the center of the room.
Okay. So
I'm
that's what
kidding. What's your idea, guys?
Oh.
No. Remember, this is a group's effort.
Well, yeah, they'll never expect a bunch of villains just teleporting in. You'll completely catch them off guard as they're having a chat with the show host and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. And immediately, you henchmen, go take this woman hostage and bring her to me. I showed them a picture of
Angela Baudry.
Yeah, Angela Baudry.
It's an old, nice-looking lady. Well, actually, she still looks good for a lady of her age.
Teleportation might be very well doable, but even with my improved powers, I'd say maybe I could carry 800 pounds.
Don't worry about it, both of them. Paradox can now teleport too.
Yeah, but it was 1 mile in a move action, carrying 50 pounds per area or something.
Yeah, but you now have a burst didn't I give you a burst teleport?
Yeah, burst area teleport.
Yeah, that means everybody in that area can go along with you. You don't need to look at the weight for that one. That only is it. That only you have to only take that in account if you only have the regular teleport. You have an area teleport.
Okay. So yes, it's a 30 feet radius sphere, so I can teleport everybody in at once.
Yep.
Mass time shift, mass time stop.
And the distance it says there is just for a move action teleport. And if you do an extended teleport, you can go even further. I'm not gonna look up the exact details, but yeah, you can teleport pretty far if you do that.
Okay.
So, are we
so
gonna
don't
do
worry
it?
about teleportation. Just make sure that when we are inside, just teleport. Just see that those henchmen get to the right positions at once.
You could
and
just
yes, make them confused. Real Shadow and for the future.
You could have them jump out of a van too. You don't have to teleport them there. It's up to you.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, teleport a van with us.
I think that's a bit too heavy.
They never see that coming. A couple of vans and suddenly everybody comes out. Yeah!
You could say that the party would be vandalized.
So yeah, first this bus stops and like terrorists run out. Shadow rules, and then suddenly this van stops. Tomorrow for science. And then suddenly out of the sewer, Santa shows up. Ho, ho, ho. Police are gonna be, what the fuck? No, it's the Chaos Society again. It would be funny though if completely the wrong villains get blamed for your crime.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah, to get the heat of us later.
Yep. Okay, so you're prepared?
I mean, just look at Spoofenham. He's Night Terror. He could easily become an agent of Shadow.
That's true. He already kind of looks like Nachtkrieger.
Yeah, and what was it again? Dao's character, yeah, he could be a member of the Tomorrow People. Because he has those high tech gadgets. And Nico is just some hired gun.
Murder League.
Murder League, yes. Hey, I'm from the Murder League, man. Murder League? No, he's not. Investigate, who is that?
I was from the Murder League.
No, then they say, oh, there he is, let's go kill him.
Yeah.
So that would be dumb if Nico were to say that.
I'm from the Murder League, punks. Ooh, there he is. Stab.
Bullseye.
Would be funny though if you're like attacking the Freedom League and suddenly the Murder League show up too.
And then we teleport away.
But no, they're all about stealth. They wouldn't really show up at a televised event like that.
And that's good for me.
But it would allow them to keep tabs on you and maybe like have you tracked somehow.
No, we won't.
Anyway, are you guys ready to start?
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Let's do this. Leroy.
Chunky.
All right.
At least I got chicken.
I don't, unfortunately. I wish I did.
No, that's what he
So-
says.
I know.
So first off, we're gonna start with a little scene inside of the Tremont Hotel, which looks extremely festive. There's like the Christmas decorations everywhere, a giant Christmas tree in front of the entrance, and inside, the big event of the year is being recorded, the annual Freedom League fundraising event. Cheers and applause.